don't like my opinion, I guess just dislike the video, but we're gonna keep going on the video, alright? So personally, I don't think the car is a must at all. I think it's a bust, a total bust. Did not live up to its potential whatsoever. I was expecting a lot out of this car. I mean, $3 million, I should be expecting a lot. Everybody else should be expecting a lot. But I'll tell you, I feel like I waste my money, even though I have 3.8 billion dollars. I mean, with a B. And I've never felt like I've ever wasted my money, even when I bought the $10 million airplane and the $5 million helicopter. I mean, now I do feel like I'm wasting my money on this car. It's a supercar, my least favorite supercar to drive out of any car. It is so annoying to drive. It's just so irritating and stressful and frustrating. And I mean, I'm not gonna take away its speed. The speed is very, very good. I'm not gonna lie on that one. Alright, it definitely tops the charts on speed. Alright, it got that category. Everything else, like literally everything else, it just sucks. I mean, the handling is awful. I hate driving this car in free mode. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Only time I'm ever going to use this is in races, like a straight line race. I'm not going to do it. If there's like more than 2 turns, I'm not going to use this car. This car is awful at turning, and I have no confidence with turning, like zero. I mean, the T20, I'll do any turning race. It's the most zigzagged race you could possibly think up, and the T20 is also fast. So I say don't buy this car. This car is a definite bust. Definitely not a must buy, and do not think you should waste your money on this car whatsoever. It's a waste of money, no matter how much money you have, and especially if you don't have a lot of money. Do not be buying this car because it's a waste. It's a waste of money. It's not a good car. Horrible handling, and I haven't even mentioned yet that it doesn't, like, every time you hit something, the front end of the car will it'll go straight up in the air. So like it's like a dog on hind legs, It's like that's how the car looks. If you haven't driven it before, because I hope you haven't, because the car sucks. And I mean, it's just like it goes on its butt, like, of the car, like the spoiler. Where the spoiler is, that's how far up it goes. Like the front end of the car goes completely up every time you hit something, every time you hit a car, an object, or anything. And it's a very weak car. Every time you get hit, you just spin out of control. So it's horrible for races. So if you get hit with by another car in a race, you're gonna spin out or something else. I mean, you're not gonna stay on track, definitely. I mean, most cars you'll go maybe a little bit off track unless they hit you the right place. Then you'll spin out. But it doesn't matter where they hit you with this car, you'll definitely spin out. It's a very weak car, and it's not like like some cars are built like a tank. Like T20 per se, if you hit a car that's full speed, it's just gonna hit the car, like, just gonna slow down. You can move around it. With this car, you're gonna, like, the front end of the car is gonna fly straight up in the air, and you're gonna be able to drive over the car. That's how high up you're gonna get. I mean, I don't know if you can actually drive over the car, but it's happened to me a couple times on accident. But if you hit it hard enough, you're gonna be able to go over the car, basically. That's how high you go, and it's very weak. Every time you get hit, you're just gonna, fall over like a little child car. And it's definitely a waste of money, and do not buy it. And it's way, way overpriced. I mean, for how bad it is, for $3 million, definitely not worth it. Definitely not worth it. I mean, the speed, you guys are probably like, oh, they base their cars off the speed. That's how much, it's the cost. Well, the T20 was like 1.2 or something? I don't even remember. It's 1.2, 1.7, somewhere around there. But I'll pay that all day for the T20 because it's got the handling and the speed and the strength, and I have confidence while I'm driving it. This car, it frustrates me. I have no confidence while driving it. It's extremely hard to handle, and it's very weak. For $3 million, no. Do not waste your money. The only reason I'm going to keep it is for a straight line race, if there are even any straight line races, and just to look at my garage, because not a lot of people are going to buy it because it is $3 million. So I'm going to be like, hey man, I could spend whatever the fuck I want, even if it's a shitty car. So yeah, that's basically basically my opinion on this video. I know we're only like 5 minutes in, but feel free to stay for the rest of the video. It's going to be a bunch of cinematic views of the car, alternative views, and some other gameplay with the car. So if you do want to see that, and you get to watch me finish upgrading the car. Oh yeah, I didn't even talk about that. It's such an ugly car. It's a really ugly car. I mean, it's a genuinely ugly car. I mean, it's just like any color you put, like this color scheme I put on it right now is ugly. I mean, I don't know why I did that. It's a really ugly color scheme. You cannot have two colors on this car. It's just the black that's automatically on there, and then one other car. Do not do two colors because it looks awful. I've tried every single color. I've gone back after this and tried it, and this isn't even the whole thing. I cut out part of it, and just make the car one whole color, and then just make the trim color and accent color a little bit different. So you have a little bit of variety, but it's so ugly with two different colors. Like, look at that. I mean, that's ugly. That's really ugly. And yeah, it's just not a pleasing eye to the not pleasing to the eye. What I'm saying, and it's hard to customize because not pretty. But that's basically the end of the video, guys. You guys can stick around for real this time. Stick around and watch the rest of the video. Watch the cinematic views and the extra gameplay if you feel like it. And if you don't, thanks for watching. Adios.